Hey, this is a little bit different from the usual style of content that I tend to post on this channel. However, I built out a really cool system for a client of mine, and I just wanted to share it on here, show how I did it, and maybe it can help out anyone who's watching this. So, first things first, I'm gonna walk you through what the workflow is about. So what happens is, this is a moving company. People are calling in frequently. The owner was taking all those calls, very time consuming. Then the owner had to go in, he had to create the quote, he had to send them the form, send over the quote to them once he had it ready, while answering the other calls. You can see how this gets pretty out of hand. So what we went ahead and did for him was we implemented an AI inbound assistant. Now, this is a very simple inbound assistant. This is just to figure out what they need, if they need a schedule, if they need a form, if they need an update on something, whatever it is, so that we can either send that information over to the owner so that he can see exactly what's going on, or so that it can send them the form automatically. And I'll get more in depth to this because when we do send them that form, if they fill it out, we built a whole AI system that will go in and generate the quote without the owner having to go in and waste all his time. So enough rambling, let's actually show you how this works. So when someone calls in, it'll then see the lead, it'll take them, it'll figure out what they want. If they don't need a quick quote or anything like that, then it'll just create a call summary of that exact call and send it over to the owner. I'll go in and show you exactly what that would look like. So it just does that. If they do want a quote, I'll show you that as well. So what's going to happen is they will go into this automation right here. What'll happen is they'll come inbound and then it'll go ahead and send them a form. So they come in, we add a tag to them, we pull their email from the call that they just had, and then we update the email in the system. Once we update the email, this AI goes in, as you can see, I have it prompted here. Here's a call transcript. We pull that call transcript from the call. If the prospect showed interest in filling out the form, you must reply a form and nothing else besides the word form. And then if they show no interest, then it must reply with like no interest. It then filters for the answer from the AI, and then it figures out whether they want the form or not. Once it does send over the form, that's just email, SMS, very simple workflow. And then once they do fill out that form, let me show you exactly what this looks like. Once they do fill out the form, it calculates how many miles the mover has to go. It calculates the price of those miles. It then calculates the price of all the options they select on the form. Then it calculates the total price combining all that and then updates their quote value. It then sends them an email telling them, hey, here's your quote amount. Let us know if you approve or disapprove. And then if they approve or disapprove, both those leads get sent over to the owner, so he's able to track it all in one nice system. And really, this just saves him so much time because he doesn't have to answer the phone every single time it rings. He doesn't have to send the quote over, the form. He doesn't have to create the quote once they do fill out the form, and he doesn't have to keep in contact every single day with all these different people. This is saving him hours every single day. So this workflow can get pretty in-depth. There's obviously a ton of other parts that I haven't showed here that are much more in-depth to that. So if you're interested in learning how to build out something like this, just hit me up. My email is nashlynchbiz@gmail.com. That's nashlynchbiz@gmail.com, B-I-Z. But yeah, not my usual style of video, but I figured this could help out some people. And if you're interested, once again, hit me up on email. My Instagram is also in the description as well if you want to send me a DM on there.